WWE 2k22 Universe Mode, I'm BrendenPlayz, and this is Monday Night Raw, and tonight we continue on with our preparations for Money in the Bank, but we are looking to do so in the way of the Rated R Superstar Edge. He needs to win 3 challenges to qualify for a title match at Money in the Bank against Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. The first challenge is about to begin. We don't know what it is exactly. All we do know is Edge will have to take home a win, otherwise he will not be getting a championship match. And here comes Edge, 1 win to his name, 1 loss. So a 50-50 run so far, that 1 loss of course coming at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view where he did take home the loss because of Bobby Lashley getting pinned by Roman Reigns in the Triple Threat Hell in a Cell match. A look of determination on the face of Edge tonight. He knows he has to win. He wants his hands on Roman Reigns, but Reigns had a bit of a devious plan up his sleeve thanks to Paul Heyman getting in the ear of Vince McMahon, able to come up with the deal. So, what's it going to be? Edge's opponent... Oh, wait a second. No, come on. Edge's opponent is the Great Khali. What? Are you kidding me? The Great Khali is here, and Edge has to beat him? What? How the hell is Edge gonna win this match? Great Khali, 7 foot tall plus 400 pounds. He's an absolute monster. Yes, he probably doesn't move as well as he used to. Not that he ever did, but Khali, even at this advanced age, a veteran stage of his career, is still, he's huge, he's a monster. How the hell is Edge gonna slay this beast here tonight? And he has to, otherwise, no title shot. Well, you gotta give it to Paul Heyman, he is a genius. He's been able to find Great Khali, bring him over from India for this match tonight. And if Edge doesn't win, well, he's not gonna get a title shot. And I think the chances of Edge winning are pretty slim. Khali towering over Edge. And Edge is not a small man. Edge is, at least 6'3", 6'4", something along those lines. He's a tall man, and Khali just towers over him like nothing. Picking him up and slamming him down as well. Dominant start here by Khali. My God, how the heck is Edge going to get through this one? And even if he does, he's got to win 2 more. He's got to win 2 more matches. He might not even be able to make it to Raw next week. Khali with a vicious chop to the head of Edge. Now, big one, big elbow over the chest of Edge as well. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, why does Roman Reigns get to dictate the terms anyways? Why does Paul Heyman, why is he allowed to do whatever the hell he wants and come up with this plan? Why is Vince McMahon allowing this as Khali? Oh my God, what the hell is he doing up there? Great Khali is on the top rope right now. What is he going to do? Oh, thank God. Thank God. I was worried about the health of Khali and Edge at that point. Khali off the top. That would be a sight to see for sure, but thank goodness he decided against it. Instead, he's just going to pummel the head of Edge into the canvas. I don't even know what to say. What are we seeing right now? Great Khali and Edge on Raw. It's Edge now, finally some offense. Trying to work his way back into it. Throwing some haymakers at Khali. Has Khali against the ropes. Khali toss to the outside. Edge gonna follow it up here. Here comes Edge, and he'll fly over the top. Lands down on Khali, somersaulting through the air, and his full force of his body weight landing down on the monster of Great Khali, who's already back to his feet. My God. Khali back in already. Edge mistiming that right hand. Khali grabs a hold of him, launches him into the turnbuckle. Edge went straight into it with a lot of force. But Edge firing back with some boots to the midsection of Khali. And as we said, Khali not as agile as maybe, I guess, he used to be. Not that he really was ever to begin with, but Khali... Oh, met with the execution. Hang on, Edge is coming back here. Edge, not messing around. Khali, look out. Edge hits it with the spear. No, Khali with the counter. Khali countering and hit the DDT instead. And now Khali, oh hang on, he's got that vice grip locked in, trying to crush the skull of Edge. My goodness, Edge is in trouble. Edge could be out right now. Khali trying to drag him over. Edge is close to the ropes. That could save him, and it does. Khali with a mistake. We know Khali's ring IQ was never really that high, and he's displayed that there, but what he can do is just hit you harder than anybody and beat you down like this, and it will work eventually. Khali, certainly not as maybe strong or as, you know, great as he was, but just the sheer size of him is just incredible. It's just, how does Edge even attempt to overcome this? He would never have planned for great Khali tonight. His Edge is just getting his chest beaten in. Could have a collapsed lung in a second with these clubbing left-hand blows right to the chest of Edge. Edge collapses to the outside. He's got nothing left. Now Khali continues. Oh, he's cut him open. Those left hands of Khali has cut open Edge. Maybe a split above the eye, potentially. Right in the forehead, actually, as Edge into the barricade. Khali just destroying Edge at the moment. As I said, even if Edge can somehow win tonight, how's he going to back it up next week? Edge with a big drop kick. Creates a moment of separation. He needs that. He needs to find something. Khali's back in here. Edge now collides with the jaw of Khali. Edge now, look out, DDT! Edge looking for it. He's got a split in two different places on his head as he lights up, hits the spear. Edge, can he win it here? Can he get through this match in the first challenge? No! Wow, a kick out from Khali out of the spear. Edge can't believe it. Khali still in this match. Wow. What is Edge going to do? Edge, another DDT. Trying to keep Khali down again. Edge gonna drive him into the corner. And a shoulder into the midsection. And the sliding drop kick as well. Khali's still in this match. Edge is bleeding. He's struggling. Edge, can he get him? Yes, he's got it. Got the big man down for the execution. Big DDT. Edge now looking to a corner. He wants the spear again. Will this be enough to keep Khali down for 3? The spear connects this time. Hooks the leg. The cover. Can Edge do it? Yes! Edge gets through the first challenge. And it was a great one at that. An almighty challenge. I can't see it getting any bigger and harder than this. Edge has somehow taken down the great Khali. 2 spears in the end to get through him. The veteran Khali, Hall of Fame talent, comes in here. Somehow, some way, Edge overcomes him. And Edge, a Hall of Famer in his own right, showing us why tonight. Bloodied, battered, and bruised, Edge overcomes the odds to win the first challenge. Also on Raw tonight, we're going to have a women's Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier. Asuka will go one-on-one with Alexa Bliss. And of course, just 6 potential spots available in that ladder match. A few have been filled already. We're going to see Imperium. Well, we know Walter qualified for the ladder match last week. Well, this time he's bringing Barthel and Aikner with him to take on Cruz, Desara, and Devlin. Tommaso Ciampa will go one-on-one with Mace. We're going to see Riddle up against Jey Uso in singles action, renewing and continuing that rivalry between RK Bro and the Usos. And our new women's champion, Bianca Belair, will have to put the championship on the line tonight against Shayna Baszler. Big match there. Asuka gets a win over Alexa Bliss. Imperium too good for Cruz, Desara, and Devlin. Tommaso Ciampa, he needed that. After losing the US title, he secures a win over Mace. And Jey Uso gets a win over one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions in Riddle. Well, we're backstage here with Damian Priest, of course, the current United States Champion. Damian Priest said he knows that he's got a target on his back. Both Tommaso Ciampa and Finn Balor are both coming for him and that United States Championship. And he truly believes he deserves to be the US Champion, despite the fact that he might have cheated his way to winning, I suppose. And Balor, if he wants a permanent concussion, he's willing to provide that. Wow. And Ciampa, if he wants to go face-to-face with the US title again, he's happy to arrange that for him. So Damian Priest laying down the challenge for both Ciampa and Balor. Damian Priest showing that he's not afraid of it. Well, Ciampa's had enough. Let's not forget, Damian Priest jumping Tommaso Ciampa before their match started. As he goes into the television monitor there. Ciampa laying him out with the steel chair. And 1 second, wait on. We're going to see Ciampa line him up. He slams it right down on top of the chair. Ciampa firing his best shot. The Blackheart himself lays out Damian Priest. Priest, of course, took out Finn Balor, took his spot in the championship match. Went on to beat Tommaso Ciampa after utilizing the United States Championship belt, smashing the face of Ciampa in repeatedly a number of times before that match even really got underway. It was a hectic, crazy situation. Ciampa unable to bounce back and ended up losing the United States Championship to Damian Priest, and thus creating yet again another severe rival for Damian Priest. So now he's got Balor and he's got Ciampa both coming after him. Well, it's not going to be easy at all. Damian Priest costing Finn Balor his match last week in the Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier against Bobby Lashley. Well, Ciampa, he fires back. He's had enough. He attacks Priest tonight as Shayna Baszler on her way to the ring. We'll get to more of her in a second as we get ready for our Women's Championship match. This will be the first title defense for our brand new inaugural champion, Bianca Belair. Belair won a fatal 4-way match to get herself into this position as the brand new champion at Hell in a Cell, defeating Asuka, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss. Shayna Baszler has a victory to her name as well. Bianca unbeaten, 3 wins to her name so far. A successful start here to her Universe Mode career. So this is going to be an important match for Belair tonight. Not only because obviously the championship is on the line, but this sets the tone for her championship reign. If she can beat someone as good as Shayna Baszler, this will really put everybody on notice in the whole locker room. Everyone will be on alert that, hey, Bianca Belair is the real deal. So Shayna Baszler has a win to her name. She's earned herself a chance, given a chance to be a part of this match because she's not in the Money in the Bank qualifiers at this stage. Instead, looking to be the person who takes down Bianca Belair in her championship. She's got the MMA background. She's as dangerous and dominant as ever, and she certainly could be a viable contender for that championship, and definitely I could see her being the one to take the belt from Belair. If she's not careful tonight, Belair needs to be at the top of her game, but 3 wins to her name already. She's got momentum. She's, starting to really believe in herself. She needs to prove that she's at the top of this division. Fatal 4-ways is tricky because you can always still come out of a Fatal 4-way without really believing you're deserving of that win because there's 2 people involved in that match that weren't directly involved in the finish. That's the usual case. But for Bianca Belair and that Fatal 4-way match, it was an elimination style match, and Belair was able to secure a couple of the pinfalls to win. So usually coming out of a match like that, you probably would suggest that Belair, there'd be a couple of question marks, but you can't deny her. She was able to win that match elimination style. You have to start believing that Belair is the number 1 right now in the division. So Belair needs to back it up here. She can't lose the belt already. That would be disastrous after only holding it for a couple of weeks. To lose it already would just be detrimental to her confidence and potentially could derail her for the rest of her run here in Universe Mode on the way in the build to SummerSlam. You don't want to let a big opportunity like this slip away, and that goes for Shayna Baszler as well. If she's not going to be a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, well, she needs to strike right now. This is her big moment. This is her big shot to become champion. Right hand there to Belair, who goes down as now Bianca Belair in some trouble. Baszler just wailing away right now. Some vicious right hands right on top of the head of Belair as well as the side of the face. Good start here by Shayna, but she's starting to get a little bit cocky as she was talking a bit of trash to Belair, and Belair made her pay, running into her with a shoulder and takes her to the outside of the ring. Belair waits for Shayna to get back in here and now follows it up with a running clothesline. Well, Belair certainly full of confidence and momentum, and Shayna needs to try and find a way to derail that tonight, and I think she's going to try and do that early on. If she can maybe get a submission early on that could just kind of threaten Belair deeply as she finds a knee there. A submission that just kind of, sends a bit of a worry, a bit of fear in the mind of
Bianca Belair, because if she can get that submission, Belair's going to be thinking the entire duration of the match that it could be coming at any point. How do I get out of it? How do I avoid it? So it could play a bit of mind games there, but Shayna might look for something else, who knows, but she's certainly in a tough position right now, Bianca Belair. This is the title match. This is when she really gets to prove that she deserves to be the champion, and she's up against one of the very best on Raw. Right hand by Belair, still working away on Baszler. Now another one, trying to get Baszler off her feet, does so there. Good combination of maneuvers there from Belair, that's even better. Standing drop kick, lays out Shayna Baszler, who's down. And Belair looking to continue the offense, drives her into the corner. This is good from Belair, just relentless at the moment, not letting Baszler let up. And now tossed her to the other side of the ring, showing off her power. We know she's one of the strongest in the division as well, and she's been able to utilize that. Baszler, one of the best technically sound competitors here on Raw. And, ooh, missing the drop kick though. And now the takedown there from Belair. Here she comes. Oh, went for the big splits onto Shayna, but Shayna able to get the knees up and avoid. And now Shayna, now she's coming back here. Shayna Baszler got the gut wrench. And this is going to be excellent if she can hit all three. She's going to go for it. Continues the strength. Gut wrench again. No, she's going to go for two, but that could shock and surprise Belair. Doesn't though. Usually you'd go for three in that circumstance. Three is the lucky number usually. And oh, here comes the submission. We talked about this. The triangle choke locked in. We talked about this. This could be the way to beat Belair. Surprise her with a submission early on. Give her some fear. Give her some doubt in her mind. And Belair, oh, what about the strength? Picks up Shayna and slams her down to release the hold. Belair, though, you can see she's a little bit rocked. A little bit surprised as Shayna, oh, tumbles to the outside. Couldn't hang on to the ropes and she falls down as Belair takes the opportunity to let the crowd support her. Shayna at the moment. What can she produce? Shayna and Belair both went for a right hand. Belair's connected first. And now Shayna has a hold of Belair, looking for these gut-wrench suplexes again. Before she hit just two. Will she look for a third this time? No, two again. Belair's trying to roll out of the ring. Shayna's not letting her do so. This is better from Baszler. Make sure that Belair does not escape and get out of harm's way. Working away on the arm now. Maybe thinking about an arm submission later on in this matchup if she can get a chance. This is what Belair has to avoid. The submission game of Baszler is deadly. As now, up on the shoulders, Belair doing a couple of squats for good measure before the big power slam. There's been a little bit of showboating here from Belair, and I get it. She's the new champion. She needs to live up to that name and put on a bit of a show for the fans. But you get the feeling she's wasting a bit of time and energy there. A couple of squats onto Shayna is not really necessary before the big slam. Just hit her with the slam and move on and get the cover. It's an interesting strategy. You know, I would definitely be looking to try and win the match as soon as I can. Now she's gone for it one too many times. Inverted DDT, and Shayna now has the chance to capitalize. And ooh, misses the knee though, or maybe caught just a little bit. Shayna has her up. Look out! Shayna Baszler spins her out and slamming her down. Shayna could be about to pick up the win. No! 2.5, if not 2 3/4. Belair just manages to stay in this match. And now Shayna's in the corner. Belair, what can she produce here? Tosses her opponent to the other side of the ring. Belair starting to get some support from the crowd, but wasting time again. Shayna, oh my goodness, what about the clothesline? Taking her off her feet, spinning her in half, and now Shayna Baszler with some left hands doing the damage here to Bianca Belair. And Belair looks a little bit bamboozled at the moment. She's in a lot of trouble. Shayna, oh, went for the elbow. Didn't see that Belair was already rolling out of the way. So Shayna with a mistake won't cost her too dearly yet, or will it? Counter there, and oh, into the spear. Moment of opportunity here for Belair. The spear could be it here. Belair has her up and drops her down. And now Belair wants maybe more. What can she find here? She's got her up on the shoulders here. This could be all. The KOD! Kiss of Death by Bianca Belair into the cover. Will this be enough for her to pick up the win? And she does. Bianca Belair retains the championship. Her first title defense is a successful one. Big win for Belair. She needed that just to set the time for her championship reign, what to expect from her. And she picks up a win over one of Raw's very best in Shayna Baszler. And you can see Baszler is, oh, she can't believe it. She's so devastated, so furious with herself. This was her big opportunity, and quite honestly, she blew it. And wait, whoa. From behind, that's Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, one of the women involved in the Fatal 4-Way that lost. She's here. Big chop to the chest. Now the natural selection to Bianca Belair. Charlotte is here. And now she's going to do it again. Charlotte sending a message to Bianca that she still is the queen of the Raw Women's Division. Belair's been laid out. Charlotte sends the statement. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we have time for. We'll be back with another one very soon. Subscribe to see more. Thanks for watching. See you next time.